What's up, guys and girls? In this video, we're going to be talking about how Kratos and Faye met. All the information I'm going to be saying in this video is actually confirmed in the novels and in the books, and I'm going to show you everything using the information we already know about the meeting of these two characters. So I hope you enjoy this video. Remember to give it a like, remember to comment, and let's just get right into it. Our story starts with Kratos arriving in Midgard 115 years ago. Now, when he gets here, he's just alone, living with creatures and other monsters. 2 years after his arrival is when Thor is set loose with Mjolnir to destroy all the giants in Midgard, and this is what makes the giants flee. During this time, while Thor and Mjolnir was destroying the giants, Faye actually planned against them. Using the Leviathan axe that was also made by Brock and Sindri, she destroys some of their plans, she fights against the gods, she helps the giants as much as she could. This obviously upsets the gods, but mostly Thor, who cannot find this giant anywhere because he really wants to fight her.
Mimir, what did you call Mother? Laufey the Just? Did you know her?
I never had the pleasure. Laufey was a rumour in the halls of Asgard. A giantess warrior who thwarted many an Aesir god's plans, freeing those who they would enslave, feeding those who they would starve, generally making a nuisance of herself in the most noble of ways. Thor was terribly frustrated he could never find her to fight. Once my imprisonment began, I could only wonder what became of her.
Kratos being alone, living with creatures and monsters. Faye being a huge thorn to the Aesir and trying to protect the giants for as long as she could. 75 years later. One day during a stroll in the forest is where Faye and Kratos met. However, this wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Atreus in Lore and Legends did say that once they saw each other, that their instinct as warriors is to fight. Now, as to why they fought was kind of weird. You could say that every person in this world can sense if somebody is a giant or a god. When we met Freya, she knew that we were a god. Same with Mimir, same thing with Brock and Sindri knowing that Atreus was a giant. They explain this at the end of the game. So, Faye probably could have fought Kratos, because at this point, she just doesn't like gods herself, fighting against them for so long. Kratos probably fought her immediately, because he's just Kratos. He just pretty much fights anything. Living with creatures and monsters for so long, this is probably why he was so defensive upon their meeting. However, Atreus did say that their fighting ended as soon as it began, and this is what is really special about the relationship between Faye and Kratos. This is what Corey Barlock had to say about them meeting.
They're both warriors who have reached a point in their life where they don't want to fight anymore because they both see through the reasons of why they've been fighting.
Both Faye and Kratos are both sick and tired of war. They want to live peaceful lives, and them meeting in the forest like this pretty much gave them that opportunity. This is probably why they stopped fighting almost immediately as they began. They're both just done with acts of violence. Atreus confirms this in Lore and Legends as well. During their initial meeting, once they did stop fighting, Faye at this moment presented Kratos with the Leviathan axe, as you're seeing now, which was a special performance before the game came out. They started talking and became friends. That friendship turned into love. And then Kratos built a cabin for the both of them, and eventually that love became Atreus. And according to the special performance, Atreus being born is what finally puts a smile on Faye's face. And the rest is history. I hope you all enjoyed how that meeting took place. I really did enjoy making this video. It's something I wanted to make for a long time. Valentine's Day just passed, and I really wanted to release this video on that day. But what do you all think about the meeting of Faye and Kratos? Again, I used all of the information that we have upon their initial meeting. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I'm going to be out of here. Thank you guys for listening. Deuces.